Kelly from Root Pursuit Junk Journals, and I'm excited to tell you about this Christmas gift series I have where we're going to make gifts for our friends and family with our junk journaling supplies. This is also a series of my make and takes that we're going to be working on at the Georgia, USA Junk Journaling Retreat happening the week of December 7th through the 10th. And I think you're going to be excited about these ideas. I know I am. The first project that we have is kind of a obvious one. It's a journal, but it's a really simple journal, and it's also a blank journal. So I am excited to do this one because it's going to be really quick and easy. And I just took out a piece of decorative paper, scrapbooking paper specifically, and I've cut it down to the size that I want, and then I have another piece that I'm just going to glue to the inside of here, my little cover. And then I figure I'll just glue it and then cut it out just to make sure everything matches up. All right, we are gluing. All right, so I pulled out this resume writing paper, and I'm going to use that for the signatures. I'm using all the same paper, so just like you would have in a plain blank journal that you bought at the store. And this is plain, so technically they can write it. They can use it for both a writing journal or a sketching journal. So if you have like a budding artist, they can kind of decide when they get it. So lined paper is going to be a little bit trickier, so if you have plain paper, all the better. And I did pick this up at a thrift store, so it's just one of those half-used boxes of resume papers. So I folded all of them in half already, and I am just loading them in like so, ready to be a signature. And then once we get to the end, we're going to notice that these papers kind of move forward a little bit just because of the nature of how they're loaded in as a one signature deal. So I'm gonna, I don't have my guillotine here. Oh no. So I'm gonna have to trim this. I'll probably trim it with the old mat and craft knife situation like that. Let's see how our paper is fitting. I did eye it up when I did this, knowing that it would fit a regular printer size paper folded in half. So that's a good idea, just to kind of keep that in mind as you're doing this. So your interior pages are going to be a little bit shorter than so I would just take one of these clips. I've got a little binder clip. You can use like a chip clip or any kind of clamp. Boy, oh boy, some junk on there. I'm going to get rid of that. So we'll just do it like this. The height is good, so we don't have to worry about that. Uh-oh, we're going to have to do it this way. There we go. We're going to get out a ruler, and then we're just going to use our muscles, hopefully my knife's sharp, and get that all straightened out. Uh-oh, I just cut a piece off my ruler. Oh my goodness. Maybe not my ruler. I'll use this metal one. That'll be better. I feel like I might have to just do some at a time. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. I know I'm gonna have to work at it, I think, but that's okay. So you just keep rolling it down, peeling away. And if your blade gets dull, you can always replace the blade, which I'm probably gonna have to do at some point here. Hopefully I'm cutting straight. I don't know. They don't look very straight. Oh yeah, this is moving. That's why. Hopefully you have a guillotine or a nice cutter. This would be a problem. Pull these off. I need my big Cutco scissors. That would have worked too. All right. Making a mess. So I'll just show you how this works. If you get these at like the Dollar Tree, you take your end here and put it right on the tip. Well, I'll just pull it down a little bit because I only want one of these blades to snap off. So you just snap that off like that. Set it aside. I do tape those up and then lock it back in place. I'm on to the next freshly sharpened blade. All right, I'm going to hack away at this and I'll be back. Okay, so hopefully you do a better job at this than I did, but basically I'm just kind of trimming that along. I'm going to take like a little section and just kind of trim it. Take a little section. Hopefully you'll have a good cutter. My cutter is not here at the moment. My big guillotine cutter. And I was thinking, oh, I won't need it. Well, I did. I did. Okay. I am happy with that. Yes, I am. Happy, happy. So now, just line it back up. Now I'm going to clip this on the side so I can sew in my signature. All right, so I have my awl here. I've got a needle that has a pretty large hole in it to fit your thread through. I do have some wax thread. You don't necessarily need wax thread. I have like some Cylon thread. That's C-E-Y-L-O-N. That works pretty good. And then I need to clip this to, I like to stand it upright and tap it and then put that right through there. And then that's how it will stay. I usually don't clip it here either. I just, now because we only have one signature and it's a pretty basic process, we're just gonna twist this down, come out the side, and then kind of eye it up today. Just try and make sure you get it right through the back. It might even be best to start on this side so that you can really see that those holes match up, because in the middle doesn't matter so much. But there we go. Perfect. So we've got our holes, everything's in place. Now we're going to put our needle through, and I want my tie to end up inside. So I'm just going to start on the inside, pull that through, come up to the top, go through the top hole, and this time we're going to go, sure we have enough, we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. Did we make it through? Oh, I think we moved, something moved. So we just wiggle it a little. Well, that happens. We just poke it again, right? I went right through. Well, what's wrong with you, Mr. Needle? I'll try it this way. Okay. We'll figure it out. And then pull that through and make sure we have enough. Get all the way through there, don't we? Just a little bit more. This wax thread is nice because, oh, I didn't need to go that far. Haha, silly me. Anyway, I just follow this all the way down. Come back up through here, hopefully. forward off. All right, now we're gonna put it back that direction. Hopefully, well, just gonna poke it through this way just so I can kind of see where we're going there. Okay. All right. It's coming out not quite the right spot. Ah, we did it. That one was a little bit of a struggle. All right, so now we've got our thread. I can take my needle off. I can trim over here. And then we want each of our strings on either side of the middle string, and we pull it really tight. And then we tie. Tie it once, and then I've been doing it where I roll it around once, twice, 3 times. And then I pull it tight, and then I just trim it. Just a little trim. And we're sewn. That's it. We did it. One journal finished. Look at that. So we could add a little tie because I'm noticing it doesn't exactly lay flat, but with a little book sitting on it or something along those lines, it will definitely lay flat. Burnishing each one of those signatures can really help that process as well of it laying down, but I'm just going to sit something on top of it. You could decorate the front of it, but I think a lot of people actually like that sort of, it depends on the person. I wanted to grab one that I thought could be gender neutral. You know, it could be for either a man or a woman. So that's it. We made a little journal in not that long of time. So here we are, we're using supplies that we already have for gifts for our friends and family. So I hope you like this. If you're interested in finding out more information about my Georgia Junk Journal retreat, the information for that is in the description below. And for all of November, I have a 30% sale. That's a big sale on all of my retreats for next year and this year for the Georgia one, including. So, all right. Well, as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later.